Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I thought we'd continue looking at some fun things that you might do for Valentine's Day, and I think one of the greatest things you can do is make a pretty box to wrap gifts in, especially maybe small gifts like rings and or homemade chocolates. Those are also great gifts. But I thought of a way to kind of connect the average origami box, the traditional origami box, piece them together so it looks like kind of a flapping lid, and then if you just take an X-Acto knife and slice a little bit of the side of the box, you can create a little latch for the outer part of the box to slide into. So you wind up getting a really cool kind of lid hinged box, and I'll show you guys how to make that today. I'm using some taunt paper, and they're both 15 by 15 centimeters, and we're just going to make a box, make it twice, and then I'll show you where to make the cut here so that you can create the spot to kind of slide it into to make it connect. I've obviously already folded this piece, but you're just making a standard box here like we've done before. You're just folding your paper in half, and then opening it up and folding it in half again. Then go ahead and fold all four sides into the center. And I apologize if this is a little hard to see because I know it's the same color on both sides, so the creases are harder to see. We'll go around and fold all four sides to the center, what we call a blint space. Once you get all four sides folded, then you're going to take the side here and roll it over into the center, and try to line up your edges so you get a nice straight edge here. Turn it around. We're going to do the same thing on this side too. Open it up. Take these two tabs and open it out, and then I want to fold these sides into the center, but sometimes when you do that, this little tab shifts a little and gets out of the way. So what I like to just do really quick is just fold this way first, right to the tip, and then when you fold in half, you don't run the risk of it getting weird on you. Fold both sides down, and I'm going to do the other side as well. Use the creases that you see here to help you make sure you keep things straight. And then these two sides here are going to be the sides of our box, and these flaps will be the bottom part of our box on the inside. Now if you follow the creases that are on this side, this part will fold up, and we're going to just tuck in both sides here using that diagonal crease that you see to get this to fold all the way up to create the side of a box. And then we just take that top flap and fold it over, and it should create the third edge of the box with that little flap tucking down at the bottom. Do the same thing on this side too, just kind of tucking it together and closing it off. You want to make good creases on everything, of course, and then what we want to do is make the same thing for the other box too. So I've already made this box as well. So the bottom of my box will be light pink and the top will be this darker color. Now I'm going to take one of the flaps out, this one that has the hinge on it, and I want to go ahead and take one of the sides here that has a hinge. Now I've already cut here, so I'm going to be using the opposite side, but I'll just show you guys how that looks here for a second. So I've got both of these with the flap open here, and I'll be connecting them together to create a kind of seamless finish to the box. And before we do that though, I want to first mark off where I'm going to make this cut to have the tab fold over for. So that will be done by taking the other side here and opening it up for a second. We're just going to fold things over here to make a completed edge. First fold this part over so you get a nice little rectangular space, and then I'm just going to fold each of the corners to the center. This is going to give me a really nice tip to work with for the box. And then when it's setting on top, you can see like this, for example, then I can just slide this right in to finish things off. Now I've already made my cut. When you want to make your own, get this shape going here, and with a light pencil, just make a little trace of this, and you can choose how far you want this to be up or down. I find if you do it too low, there's not enough holding on to it, so it may not really stay closed as much as you'd like it to. So I I just kind of went for something up here that gave me about a 4 centimeter width kind of space, and then just erase it out. When you cut it, of course, you're just going to first draw that little line, and then you can open everything up, of course, because you don't want to accidentally cut through too much there. And then just make the cut on the piece of the first layer. That's all you need to do. And then you can bring it back together as a box so that we have that side completed. And you've got the little ledge now for this part that will be the top part of the box where it'll slide into. Now I still have both of these sides that we opened up, and we're going to fit those together now. What I want to do first of all is on the bottom box, I want to first make sure that I fold this flap in so that I get a nice clean edge. This will show on the other side, so I want to make sure it's not looking weird. But I'm just going to slide this inside all the way to the bottom of the box. And we're just going to make these share creases then. So you want to get it right up to the edge on the other side, get these things to fold in on each other. And you want to try to make sure you get a good crease on everything here so that you can create a good hinge. And if it helps too, this flap sometimes can help. It can help if you fold that kind of over a little to give it the right angle, so that when it's inside, it has no problem resting in there. So that we kind of get this coming up, and you'll see from the other side we've got that nice extension, that area where it's hinged. If you want to kind of prevent it from sticking out weird, I'm just going to bend it in half after I've put those together. Give a good little pinch here, and that should kind of give you the base then of what is going to become the box. So these two pieces are connected now. Not very likely that they're going to come apart. And you have this nice little interior where the two kind of mix together, and then from the outside, like I said, you have the pink extending over here on the outside of the box. And then with that slit that we've made, you can then close things off and create a finished off box for a gift. And like I said, it's nice because it's got that nice hinged quality. You can put a gift in here, homemade cupcakes, truffle chocolates, or something more significant like jewelry or whatever it might be that you're giving. And it's just kind of a fun way to use the traditional origami that we're familiar with to make something kind of new. So that's just a unique take on the traditional box put together, two of them put together to create a hinged gift box for Valentine's Day. I'll have some more fun projects in the days to come as we get closer and closer to Valentine's Day. So check those out, and thank you again always so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.